Welcome, dear students. Today we are going to see a very simple problem where we need to find out the equivalent resistance of the given circuit. As you can see on your screen, we need to find out what is the value of R equivalent, that is the equivalent resistance between the points 1 and 2. That means between these points 1 and 2, I need to find out what is our equivalent resistance of the circuit. So, there are many ways to find it out. So let us see how can we do that. Always, because, when you want to find the equivalent resistance, you need to see which resistances are in parallel, which resistances are in series. So one of the ways you can follow is, always try to mark the nodes with some alphabets. Let us say this point I will mark it capital A. Okay. Next, this point I can mark it as capital B node. This I'll mark it as C. So this is also same point C. So this is C only. Okay. If this is A, you see this point also will be A because there is no element like resistor, inductor, capacitor, or any other voltage source, anything. So up to here, everything is A. If this point is C, you can see that this point will also be C because there is no element between these 2 points. Both are the same potentials. Similarly, this point will also be A. And if this is C, this will not be C because we have a resistance here. So other terminal, maybe we can mark it with D. If this is D, then this point is also D. So almost like every point or node we have given a alphabet name A, B, C, D. Okay. Now let us try to find out which resistances are in series, which are in parallel. So if you start from here, best is this one. Between point B and point C, this point, these two, between point B and C, you see this point is also B. This point is also B. This point is C. This point is C. That means what? That means this the potential across, if I say the potential across this 6 ohms is BC, then potential across this 3 ohm is also BC. That means they have the same voltage drops. Therefore, these two resistance may be considered in parallel because they have the same potential. You can see here point B. If one terminal is point B, other is C. If I say that potential here is BC, then across 3 ohm also it is BC. So equivalent resistances, the equivalent of this is in parallel combination. Okay, this is clear. Now, so let me, this is R equivalent. So let me say that, let me call first resistance to be R equivalent dash, which is nothing but the combination of 6 parallel to 3. Is it okay? So this will be how much? 6 into 3 by 9, 3 3s, 3 2s. So maybe approximately 2 ohms if I'm not wrong. 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3, 3 3s, 2 ohms. Okay. So equivalent of this is 2. So if now let me draw it a rough diagram for you so that it will be easy for you to understand where it. Now this is point A. Okay. This is point B. Now between B and C, you have replaced it by an equivalent resistance of 2 ohms now, which is nothing but equal to R equivalent dash. Okay. Next, if you come out from point A, you still have, now if you see clearly, between A and D, you have two resistances. See, for example, if you consider here that current is I, suppose current is I, this current I will flow through 21 ohms. Okay. I think it should be 2.1 ohms, not 21, 2.1. Okay, this should be 2.1, sorry. So if current is I here, then the same current will flow here and it will come out to be I. And again, this same current I will flow through 1.9 and come out here. Therefore, if you see properly, 2.1 and 1.9, they are carrying the same currents. And what is the value of current? I. Therefore, as they are carrying the same current, we can consider them to be in series. Therefore, the equivalent of this, if I draw, I will get how much? 2.1 plus 1.9 is how much? 2, 3, 4 ohms. Okay? 4 ohms. and the point is A. Another terminal will be D itself. Okay, D. Next, on the top from point A, if you see, there is one more resistance of 12 ohms, which we have not touched till now. And this 12 ohms, where it is meeting? It is meeting at point C. Here you see C. Okay, C. And from point C, there is one more resistance 8 ohms going out, meeting at point D, and the second terminal of point D is here. Okay. And this is 2, this was 1. Now let's see, and this resistance is 4 ohms. Now, and this is 8 ohms. Now you can see. Now you see, between the points A to C, what is happening? This 4 ohms and 2 ohms, they are in series or parallel? They are in series. How? You see, again, you consider a current I. Let us say, if we assume that there is a current I flowing in 4 ohms, the same current I will come out from 4 ohms and it will enter again 2 ohms and it will come out here again I. Therefore, this 4 ohms and 2 ohms between points A and C are carrying the same current of I, let us say. So as they are carrying the same current, they are considered to be in series. Therefore, this equivalent 4 and 2, they are in series. So what I'll get? They can be added together. Therefore, we can further draw this circuit as, from A, this is, let us say, point A. From point A, we have 4 and 2, they are in series. So I will get here 6 ohms. And it is going to which point? Point A to point C. And between A to C, if you see, this point is also A here. This point is also C here from the previous circuits here. From here we can see. Therefore, from A to C, there is one more resistance like this, whose value is 12 ohms. Whereas at the bottom, between A to which point? Between A to D. We have one more resistance here at the bottom, that is 4 ohms. Is it okay now? So what will happen now? If this point is A, this point was also A, this point is D. Whereas this point is A, this point is C, second terminal of 12 ohms. Now see carefully. This 12 ohms and 6 ohms, this two combination, if you see properly, these two fellows, they are having the same voltage drops because they don't carry the same current. If you see properly, they will not have the same current because some current, this point was 1, this point was 2. Now you see, if it carries I current, it will carry some other current I1. It will not carry the same current. So as they don't have the same current, they are not in series. But what about the parallel combination? Obviously they are in parallel, because if you see this 12 ohms, what is the potential across 12 ohms? AC. This point is A, this point is C. I can assume that this drop is AC. Now, if you see the 6 ohm resistance, its terminals are also AC. So it will also have the same potential AC. Therefore, these two resistances are in parallel. So what I can draw here is the parallel combination. So this single resistance will come out from that point A up to C. And the parallel combination is here, if I write here, R equivalent double dash equal to 12 into 6 by 12 plus 6 is how much? 18. So 6 3s 4 ohms. This is 4 ohms now. This 4 ohms, how did I get? The parallel combination of 12 and 6. And between which points? Between point A and C. Again, you see, if you from point C, you have one more resistance, 8 ohms going up to point D. 8 ohms. And between A to D, you have bottom resistance 4 ohms. And this is point 1, terminal 1, and this is 2. Yeah. Now you see what will be your comments now. This 4 ohms and 8 ohms. If you see, if I carry a current of I here, that will say I carry the same current here. Again, same current I will enter through 8 ohms. Therefore, this 8 and 4, they are carrying the same currents. That means what? They are said to be in series connection. So series connection means I can add them. So 8 plus 4 is going to give me how much? 12. So this resistance equivalent will become, between the points A and D, will be now 12 ohms. Okay, 12 ohms. Now you see properly, this 12 ohms potential is how much? AD. A, D. Whereas this point is also A, this point is also D. So potential across 4 is also AD. So both the resistance have the same potentials, voltage drop, AD, AD. So as they have the same voltage drop, they are said to be in parallel. Therefore, if I draw the equivalent between this, I'll get like this. And this is which point? A. We have marked with A and we have marked with D. And this A is which point? Again, you see, it is connected to 1. And this D is connected to 2. Therefore, equivalent of 4 into 4 and 12 is how much? This will be how much? 12 into 4 by 12 plus 4, 16. 4, 4, 4, 3. This will be equal to 3 ohms. Therefore, the equivalent resistance between the points 1 and 2 is 4 ohms. If you see properly, it is 3 ohms. Finally, we have got the equivalent resistance. So this is how you can find out the equivalent resistance. You need to just be careful which resistances are in series and which resistances are in parallel. That you need to identify. The rest is very simple. Okay, that's from my side. If you have any queries, you can just put it in the chat box. And if you require to solve more problems on this, please put it in the chat box so that I can solve more problems on this. Thank you.